Should we play your commercial?
Yes.
All right, let's get it.
Okay.
We had this, I think this is your commercial, right?
Yeah.
Running for Congress. Hey, it's Vince. I'm running for Congress against this guy. Stop having a politician that's worse than Biden.
That's discretionary funding.
Instead, vote for me, a guy who's not half dead. I'm gonna soak up the swamp, clean the house, and pick up those liberal tears at the same time. I'm gonna slap chop the nuts out of the woke, making less blue-haired commies and more red-blooded Americans. Vote for me so I can represent you and the ones that can't stand up for themselves.
Vote for ShamWow!
Paid for by Offer Vince ShamWow Shlomi for Congress.
Hey, it's Vince.
That's
I got to
great.
change the product because of the corruption in the Republican Party. There's corruption there. I never thought. I'm surprised myself. But like I said, it's good that I know.
Did something happen to you where you got hit in the head that made you decide to run for Congress? Because I don't understand how anybody would want to be in that building.
You know, it's weird. It's like I think because of Charlie Kirk. After
really?
He died, and I put the Woke Buster. I did a skit called Woke Buster. It's like a parody on Ghostbusters, and some of the platforms weren't showing it because the algorithms don't like me making fun of trans. So they weren't showing. I'm like, oh, this is like persecution. This is like discrimination. It's like a black guy in the back of the bus in the 40s. Like, you're not showing my content but here's why. Well, it's because your content's no good. Well, I'm doing 4 million views on one platform and only 40,000 views on another. So obviously there's some kind of
It's all rigged,
oppression.
bro.
It's rigged.
Yeah.
So so I'm people know me everywhere. I don't have a lot of followers. I'm an anomaly in that sense because I never captured my followers. I was an idiot, whatever, base, whatever. So I thought, well, why don't I run for Congress and fix it there? Because this is discrimination. It's illegal. So I mean, I don't know what your followers, but let's say you have a great show and you should get 10 million followers, but instead they only give you 1 million followers, whatever platform you do. I mean, I'm sure you have many platforms, but some platforms are corrupt because, look, let's face it, they're all from San Francisco. They're not going to like some of your platforms, some of these. But some platforms are good, though. Some platforms are good. I'll admit that.
People need to understand that when the Democrats win the midterms is when woke is going to strike back tenfold.
Yep.
Right. Because Silicon Valley is going to be like, okay, we're off the target list.
Right.
Right now, their fear is Trump's in the executive and he's got Congress, even though it's weak.
Right.
The moment you get a Democrat Congress, Silicon Valley is going to be like, ban them all again.
They're going to wait for Trump to leave. They're prepping these kids through the algorithms, through videos, and they're prepping them through schools, activist teachers, and of course porn, which I don't think should be on X. XXX should not be on
I
X.
agree.
Because I think, first of all, I don't watch porn. I haven't watched porn for 4 or 5 years, but I just saw one like a few months ago. Somebody told me to look at something, and I couldn't get it out of my head for the whole day. It was just like, it's a visual drug, and it's bad for kids. I mean, let them watch porn after 16 or something. But, kids should just be doing academics, having fun, enjoying their environment and stuff like that. So I think it's not free speech. Porn is not free speech. It's sex, and sex is beautiful, but let's keep it away from kids till later, So that's But I think when the Democrats know if you can control their body, you can control their mind. And that's what they're doing. They're prepping it for when Trump leaves, I think. That's my belief. So that's why I want to go to Congress. That's why I have an inspiration, motivation, whatever.
When is that election?
February 17th is the early voting, like on Tuesday, and then the election is March 3rd. I just hope people know Shlomi. That's the main thing.
So if you're in Texas.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to sue I already talked to my lawyer. We're suing the Secretary of State and GOP because they pulled it without telling me. At least if you tell me, I can change things. I can change.
Wait, they didn't give you like any notice at all?
No, they didn't do it. I had to go back to the website in late January. Like, where's my ShamWow nickname? It was on, yeah. So that's ShamWow Shlomi. Maybe I looked
ShamWow Shlomi.
Yeah, ShamWow. Well, it's not even ShamWow now. It's just Shlomi. I have to change that. So I got my 9 bills there.
What's your X account?
My X is realshamwowguy.com.
Everybody's real after Trump did it.
Well, I can't even get my I can't get ShamWow Guy or ShamWow on X. Probably somebody. I was late on the whole social media platform.
You could probably get it. There's like a way. Didn't they introduce a way to claim?
I think you can, aren't there like third-party places that can help you broker a deal between you and somebody if you want to get their
guys? I know Tim Pool, so if you can please get me that ShamWow.
Well, you probably can't. I don't know that you want to show this during the show, but in the after show, you should show his pinned tweet. The commercial that he's got is brilliant.
Which one?
We'll save it for the uncensored.
I think it's the Woke Busters one.
Oh, the Woke Buster. Yeah. And yeah,
I had an idea for a skit based on what you said.
that's what motivated me. Hey, I like your ideas, and I want to work with you on your water.
That'd be fun. When you
I was thinking
mentioned
of that.
Woke Busters, I came up with a really good idea that I can't say on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is only on YouTube, or
Well, we're on YouTube and Rumble right now.
okay.
But then at 10 o'clock, we go just to the uncensored portion on Rumble.
but then you do other platforms like Instagram and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
The
I'm like an old guy. I think I look pretty good for my age, right? 62.
I didn't think you were that old. I thought you were like.
People say I do drugs. How do I look? Do I look like I do drugs at 60? Do you know anybody of 62? I do coffee though. Obviously.
I thought you were a lot younger than that. I was actually surprised to find. I was like, wait, well, you were 40 when you were doing that?
Will you marry me?
Chat?
The only people that make it past 62 that do a lot of drugs is like Keith Richards.
Oh, right.
He's the only one, and that's just the drug.
How old was
How old was
Rockstar? I would
Ozzy?
do it.
What? Ozzy was 70, but he stopped doing drugs before. He stopped doing drugs like in his.
Well, doesn't it depend on like what kind of drug? Because some of those drugs keep you alive.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about like recreational party drugs. That's what I'm thinking of. Like, dudes aren't blowing lines and drinking booze in their 60s. You don't make it to 60 if you're blowing lines and drinking booze.
Really? I don't know about that.
It's tough.
It makes it harder to do.
It makes it real.
Have you ever
tough.
seen an old, tall guy?
How tall is tall?
I mean,
There was a
Trump's
post on
old.
X
6'5"?
where a guy was like, he was talking to his doctor about taking care of his heart as he's getting older, and his doctor was like, "You shouldn't worry about it. You're not going to be old anyway," because he was like 6'7", and he was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Have you ever seen an old, tall man?"
That's true.
And he was like, "Oh."
And now they're gaslighting you about the body positivity stuff on the
What do you-
internet.
what do you mean?
They're like Richard Hanania was like, yeah, no institutions told you that being fat was okay.
Yeah, Richard-
Like they were all telling you that actually you should lose weight, which is obviously not true.
yeah, Richard Hanani is. He just makes.
Now I want to be.
But we
smaller.
are in, that is what's going on right now, right? The far left is pretending that anything that happened between 2020 and 2024 just suddenly didn't happen, even though we all know that it did.
Yeah.
Here you go. The Association for Size, Diversity, and Health.
That's so no. There we found like I did a video on this. It's coming out tomorrow. I mean, there's more than that. There's stuff from Veterans Affairs and actual institutions. This is just activist bullshit here.
Yeah.
But like these
Remember the Beachbody Ready one?
yes. But let me think. These groups worked in conjunction with like the AMA and and Department of Veterans Affairs and stuff like this. This was pushed everywhere.
I think if you have a clean heart, you're going to live a long time. But yeah, there is obviously a body.
Well, I mean, Donald Trump is 6'3" and
Right.
he's 80. So
Yeah.
there are people that make
He
it.
also never took drugs.
No, but he
drank.
took a lot of McDonald's.
Yeah.
And Coca-Cola.
I think that's a little bit. I mean, I don't think a lot. But
Diet Coke.
Is it a lot? I don't know. I never.
He likes to eat stuff. Like he likes to eat. If he's not eating at the White House, when he's on the road, he likes to eat like McDonald's and stuff, and he doesn't want anyone to know who's ordering it, so that way they don't spit in it or they don't mess with it.
Yeah, or worse.
He's like,
I
if you
love
just
that he
go and
eats
get
that
it-
because it's against like the the elitists.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Well, it's like when they had the
just love
football
it.
team at the White House and like the cook was out or something like that. So he
just
got
a big
like
old spread of
Yeah.
McDonald's. It was great.
Yeah.
You know what this is? Honestly, like the health at every size thing. It's just women.
Yeah.
Like women. It's all women. So you'll notice. I love this. Like watching the Whatever podcast.
oh yeah, I love
And
that
he
guy.
just intentionally antagonizes the woman, and it's funny.
yeah.
Ryan. He's like, "So how would you rate yourself?" And they're all like, "I'm a 10."
I see now. Yeah.
And it's like, and then he's just laughing at him.
Oh my god.
Because like, no, you're not. But the funny thing is, what you find with his show is that there'll be a lot of ugly fat women being like, "I'm perfect, but men must be better," and that's where the health at every size comes from. Unhealthy women who feel justified being exactly as they are and they don't need to do anything. And you know what the reality is for a lot of these fat women is they can probably get laid no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're just like,
it's men's fault.
Yes.
Like it really is guys' fault for doing that.
but you know
No
what it is?
simping.
Yes, but it's low testosterone based on our culture, the foods, the plastics, the lack of exercise and sunlight, improper sleep.
Videos all day.
Yeah, dudes used to be chopped, just hopped up on testosterone nonstop. So they were all just punching each other and rolling around in mud and fighting wars. Now guys are locking themselves in their bedrooms and playing video games, desperate for human touch. So it's like a disgusting woman says, "I'm healthy," and he's like, "I will do anything for you."
I mean, but like also for women, it's the type of thing when we talk about superheroes, like the difference between how men view superheroes and women. Like men see a jack dude playing Superman, they're like, "Oh, I want to be that dude." And women see female superheroes and they're like, "She should look more like me. I shouldn't have to look more like her."
Yeah, which is
So like superhero women are all just super fat.
Well, no. The thing is now they've kind of found a middle ground. They don't have the you're not going to see the Scarlett Johanssons of the age before. It's
Someone needs to just make woke stop because they ruined Star Trek, and that's the only thing that matters.
Are you watching Starfleet Academy?
No. Okay. I'm watching Nerdrotic review the episodes for me. Yeah. I don't watch the show. I just turn on Nerdrotic. I watched
one review and I was like, I'm so glad I don't like Star Trek, because if I did, I would feel there'd be an affront to me. But I know for all my friends who love Star Trek,
I watched. I just been watching The Next Generation again because it's the greatest show ever made.
I'm older. I used to watch the old stuff with the music and everything.
The original series.
The original, yeah.
The original series is good, but Next Generation. I've seen it all.
Oh, okay.
I've seen it. I watched the original series once.
Oh, okay.
And I said, I like it.
Oh, okay.
I watched the Next Generation probably 4 or 5 times straight through, and I'm gonna go again.
Oh, okay.
And then as soon as my daughter is able, she's gonna watch every episode with me as well.
Nice.
So maybe she's almost 1. So
wow, congratulations!
Thank you.
Have you done the same with I know you're a fan of Stargate SG-1. Have you done the same?
Oh man,
have you watched the other Stargate series?
No.
No,
the Stargate SG-1's incredible. It's very much like The Next Generation. It's very comparable, and they're going to be doing another show on Amazon, and we're all very worried. Yeah. But I'm hoping they bring back Corin Nemec. That'd be fantastic because they got to get some OGs.
He was at the castle back when we were there.
That's right.
I remember that.
And he did a bit when he did Cast Castle that was absolutely amazing. So the bit that we did with him was the Cast Castle was like a satirical version of our show as we're doing pre-production, and we're having him come on IRL. Ian is convinced that Stargate was real and it was a documentary and they were covering it up. And
you could actually believe that. We don't know necessarily that he doesn't.
So that was the gag. And then Corin keeps saying stop, I am not a Stargate. It was a TV show. And then finally at the end, he walks outside and he goes, it's all good. He's like, I convinced him it was fake. And then the portal opens up in front of him. Then he walks through it. The Stargate opens.
Wow. You never can tell what Ian actually does and doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keep him guessing.
Ian will say things like, I'm only pretending to be retarded. And then we're like, okay, Ian. Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.